Morning, y'all. Welcome back to another episode. Be working in the garden today, and I've got a new bed space that I've just pulled the tarps up on, so I want to get that cleaned up and try to start getting mulch over there. And we've got some green beans and more okra and some other squashes that we need to get planted out in that bed too. That's not all happening today. But we're gonna get started on the process, so y'all stick around. All right, so let me show you what I'm going to work on today. This section here, you can see the tarp. But I've had it tarped for probably about a month. And you can see it really kills everything back. I've got a couple places I got to get where the tarp wasn't covering. Some grass hung around, but we'll yank that up. Pull the weeds here around some of these kale plants. But yeah, this whole section is what I'm thinking about dropping mulch in. I got to do some work in here with the weed eater. But I don't want to get rid of these bachelor buttons. So there's like, these are wild plantains that I hadn't been worried about being grown over here because I've been turning the area. And having something in the ground is better than nothing, than bare soil, so I just let this stuff hang out. But yeah, we're gonna work on getting this cleaned up. This is kind of like the holdover from the fall. This is a row of carrots I gotta get weeded on down there, and then these are cherry tomatoes. I want to come back and actually drop like a string down here to pull some of this low stuff up. Trying something new with the cattle panels. And then this row of tomatoes here is like beefsteaks, so like big slicing tomatoes. And I'm doing the Florida weave on that, so I'm on my second line. And then you can see yellow squash. And then this row is of peppers. We gotta get, whew, that's cold water. Sprinkled on, and then up there I've got like, I'll walk this way. You can see. This is my crazy bed. I've got basically like a Native American, like Three Sisters kind of thing going on. I have sunflowers, corn, some field beans like Crowder peas that volunteered. So here's the corn, and then down in there there's some dark patches. Those are actually beans. I'm gonna leave them, let them climb up the stalks. And then down here it's kind of crazy, but these are all sunflowers, and there's acorn squash in here. So that's gonna be a crazy experiment, but I think it'll turn out cool, and I'll make sure to update y'all as we go along. Potatoes out there. These are some San Marzano tomatoes. Lemongrass. Just a little bit of everything out here in the farm. All right, well, I'm gonna get some string in the weed eater and start working on that bed we're trying to turn. Weed eated, but I'm gonna pull this other tarp. I gotta move it through. Probably got some junk I need to get out of the way. So now I've got this pretty well cleaned up. Really weeded it down to the bare dirt as best as I could to get everything that was kind of hanging out underneath the tarp gone. Now my plan is to get the tractor and start dumping loads of mulch. "31 loads of mulch later, and hopefully I got enough here to spread out over this area." It's pretty much what I've been doing all day. Took a little break for lunch, but about 4.5 hours on the tractor, Just moving loads of mulch. Now I'm getting ready to spread it because I'm about to plant this. All right, guys, well, that's gonna be it for this episode. I know it's kind of lame just moving some mulch around and just a little garden tour, but I'm gonna leave it with that, and I'm gonna try to start doing more filming so you'll see more of me. But I wanted to show you all these beautiful indigo cherry drop tomatoes. Yum. All right, we'll see y'all in the next episode. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Please like and subscribe. Peace.